Hi guys, welcome back to Martin's Fitness. So I am talking to you guys about my plans to start cutting this summer. I've been on a good bulk, I've gained some good weight, but I kind of feel like it's time to trim down a bit just to look good for summer and then reassess when the new schedule comes out for bodybuilding competitions next season. So sit with me today as I talk you through why and how I plan to do this. And please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get it.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself.
Yeah, so why I want to start losing weight is just for the aesthetics. I weigh a good 90 kgs now, and how I can tell my body has changed is I used to be 90 and I really didn't look like how I look right now. I have a lot more definition now. My legs are bigger, my chest is bigger, my back is bigger, and those are the changes I really wanted going into the new season for bodybuilding. Also, my shoulders are more capped, which is nice. But it's turning into spring now here in South Africa, and it's going into summer. And I want to wear a tank top, and I want some striation showing, some more shape in the arms, and I want my abs back, and I feel like what is the bodybuilding lifestyle if you don't look how you want to look when you want to look the way you want? You know what I mean? Um, an important thing to also keep in mind is that when you're doing competitions, your body has a due date. You know what I mean? And that means that you always are keeping an eye on things, trying to make sure you stay a certain weight to make it not too difficult for yourself to lose going into the competition. And I don't feel like I've gained too much. It's a bit more than I wanted, but as I said, the way my body is holding the weight, I am not too upset, How I plan to lose this weight is firstly calorie control. Okay, so generally now this off season I've been increasing my carbs and not a lot of fats, but high protein as much as possible. And I'm one of those people who, what I call, are carb sensitive. I bloat very easily and I store fat very easily when I have high carb diets. So, like when I'm on a competition cut, I have my fats high, I have my protein high, and my carbs very low. So, what I'm going to be doing now is just dropping the carbs, taking care of my carbs. I want to stay within the 80 to 150 carbs per day kind of limit, and go around the 50 to 80 grams of fat a day, and then also get as close to 200 grams of protein a day, which I'm not too iffy about, because one of the things about this diet is that I don't want to eat all day. When you're in competition mode, you're eating all day. It's tedious, and I want to enjoy this process a bit more and not have too much pressure on myself, and not be in a competition mindset. It's not that serious. I just want to look good. I'm not going to be competing. And that's the whole point of this diet plan. The next thing that I'm going to be doing to lose weight is to up my activity level. So I've been doing as little cardio as possible and stuff like that. But like over the last week or two, I've been trying to get more in. And I think I'm gonna give myself like my current amount of cardio is hard to determine. I'm a teacher. I walk up and down all day and all that kind of stuff. So those are things not counted. So I use my step counter on my watch and my phone as an idea, and I'm averaging between about 8,000 to 12,000 steps a day, which is a good amount of activity level. But I don't want to take that into consideration now. I don't want to take that into consideration now. I want to have a separate set of that, and that is also what's going to be a bit tricky, you know. I don't want to lose too much muscle mass, so I don't want to up the cardio too much, but I feel like I'm going to start with at least like 20 minutes per day of dedicated cardio, either before or after my workout session. It will vary, and yeah, it's all about how I implement it, you know what I mean? Because there are days after work where you are tired. You're tired and you can't do a 20-minute hit session. You know what I mean? So you might have to incline walk on the treadmill. And then there are days when you finish work early and you have some energies, and then you can do that 20-minute hit session. So those are the days I'm going to count, you know? And finally, my goal weight. Um, I don't like putting a number on a physical goal. You know what I mean? Like an aesthetic goal. It's more of a case of what I see in the mirror, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Like I like how I look right now. I always been more comfortable when I was bigger. You know what I mean? I like being able to push in the gym a bit more heavier weight and stuff like that. I'm able to perform a bit better, but I don't like to put a number on it. But if I had to guess, maybe around 83 to 85 kilos. Maybe that would be where I might look where I want to be and try and maintain that. And then, um, just as a side note, you need to know that as a natural bodybuilder, you need to gain some fat to gain some muscle. All right. Your fat controls your hormones, and when you're not supplementing your hormones, as in taking anabolics and steroids and stuff like that, you need to make sure that your hormones are at a point where your body feels like it can put on muscle. Like you're applying the stress, you're eating the food, but then also your body needs the amount of hormones to feel normal to put on muscle. Because if your body feels like it's starving, it's not trying to build anything other than fat cells to store. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind whenever you're getting a diet, putting a diet together. People saying build muscle, lose fat at the same time. There's a reason why like pro bodybuilders are able to do what they do. You know what I mean? It's not a normal thing to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. It isn't. You understand what I'm saying? Especially to the extremes to getting on a bodybuilding stage. So I am mentally prepared to lose a bit of muscle, but I don't want to lose a lot. Um, as long as we have made my improvements, it still shows when I've cut down. I'm happy. And again, I'm not trying to get stage ready. I am just trying to look good for summer. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you learned something from that. Also, just a reminder, Martin's Fitness, we do provide personalized programs, as in we look at what your goals are, we look at what you can afford, we look at your activity levels, and we judge our programs according to that, whether it's a workout program or a diet plan or both. We also have our ebooks, things that we actually do to grow our bodies, to change the way we look. So it's nothing pseudo, no pseudoscience, no funny things. It's things that we actually do and work for us. So support us. Check out the link in the description box below, to our email. Drop us an email if you're interested in one of our programs, or you can DM us on Instagram, also in the description box below. And finally, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are on this journey with me, and remember to pack away those weights.